This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Hi guys, welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Show. My name is Lillian and we're talking today about why a man should not pursue a reluctant woman. Why? Why not?
First, men were made to think that when she's resisting, that's when you should try more.
Chase.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Proof that you don't give up.
Okay. Prove your love.
You know? Yes, and that, So the first reason you should not pursue when she's reluctant is that you risk being reduced from a prince to a beggar.
Oh.
Brother, you will be degraded to another thing, to a level you don't belong to.
Okay.
There are men who are married today, and when they go to the wife, they have to keep begging, walking on eggshells. Nothing is assured. She's laid back. This man has to do everything for himself.
Yeah.
The men who go home to dress the children, go to the kitchen, get the food, do everything. She's just seated over there.
Living her best life.
She was reluctant from the word go, and you insisted.
Yeah.
It's time we unlearn this as men.
Okay.
You don't marry a woman whom you introduce the idea of getting married. You marry a woman who is looking to get married.
Oh.
Please.
Okay.
Men have been dating a random girl they see beautiful somewhere. And they start running after her because they see this girl working someplace. And they don't come to find out where she is in life. To start from friendship and know what is going on in her life and what she's looking for. You just say, I saw you, I loved you, I fell in love, I can't sleep, I can't help it, be my woman, I'll take you to the moon and back.
But don't we love that as women? The poetry, the
For entertainment. It's entertaining.
Okay.
It's your ego struck right.
Oh, yes.
You just slain a brother.
Yes.
Jarozao Manufa, you remember the singer?
Yes.
The pursuit is pleasurable. But if the brother is not keen, he will dispense all his energy out here. Do you know that there are men who can't settle their life because they're always running after some woman?
Are there men who are addicted to the chase?
Yes, it's very thrilling.
Okay.
It's very thrilling, and the more he gets money, the more he gets positions. He
Yes.
still uses them to do that.
Especially if he has money.
It gets bad that some choose careers to access women. They can become a lecturer just to access the girls there. Can you imagine? It goes that far. It gets that far.
Oh no.
Some people start a business to deal with needy women, an NGO basing on needy women, to access that. And we're not saying all of them, but I've just met people who even that desire influence their choice of career.
Okay.
It's not sincere.
Okay.
So that dopamine chase, dopamine thrill can become addictive like any other drug. And it distorts your life,
Yeah.
leaves you an empty shell. It's to say, when you go dating, you need a lady who's also searching.
Okay.
So your questions shall be three as a man. Does she strike you? Do you find her attractive? Don't go after a girl whom you have no problem with. You know, some of them use the other language.
Yeah.
I have no problem with her.
Now, I think that is also appealing to men who are post-dramatic relationships. So they're just looking for peaceful, calm woman.
So they end up compromising too much, and then they heal later, and the desire returns. The desire for adventure and thrill and connection. You want a woman whom you find attractive.
Okay.
She may not be Miss World. Most men don't want Miss anybody.
Oh.
Yeah, although we say she's the best in the world, we still don't marry the one who has been declared to be the best in the world.
You want one that is untitled.
Because sometimes you realize the titles don't go with character.
Yes.
It's out of experience.
Yes.
To learn that the next two qualities are important.
Yes.
So quality number one, you find her physically attractive. But you don't marry on physical attractiveness only. So don't get obsessed with the people you see on the screen, because on the screen you see their persona and their beauty.
Yeah.
Come close, learn who they are.
Okay.
So you want a woman who is attractive, but don't just go after attractiveness because you see it on display, on TikTok, on TV, on some place.
Oh.
That's only a beginning point.
Okay.
As a man, learn that most of the most attractive women are never wife materials. That's their asset, That's their weapon. They're not planning to submit to anyone, to invest in any marriage, to build anybody. They don't even have the intention. Stop introducing the idea. I don't know who told us men to every beautiful woman is wifeable. Many of them will never get there. You marry her, you'll be bringing a Delilah. She'll break you down.
Apple,
Yes.
all the women watching us right now and they feel attractive, feel like you've taken us.
You should be attractive. But I'm saying, brothers, not all attractive women are marriageable.
Okay.
Many don't build the character of a wife.
Okay.
Character of a wife is all about the values that can make you trusted and committed to build with a person. You build life and you remain loyal. Many women want to play their beauty with as many men as they can.
Oh, okay.
And many is not even about money, just the ego stroke.
Yeah.
And the job world is very masculine and it puffs up women's ego.
Yes.
Women with positions get worshipped and adored and money, power and all that. So it brings up the masculine side.
Yeah.
So you find her very egotistical. A woman needs to work deliberately to maintain her feminine energy when she's in power.
Oh. Okay. Maintain her feminine energy. Sometimes it looks like it's a demand of the job for me to masculinate myself.
When Deborah fought a war for the whole Israel, Iros, a mother in Israel, she brought her feminine energy still at war.
Yes.
You can fight without losing your maternal nature, your feminine nature. Okay. You don't have to become rugged, dry, competitive,
Okay.
In fact, when we wrote about feminine energy, and I saw many people saying, you are giving a name to something I've been struggling with. You can be a president, you can be Queen Elizabeth, you can be ruler of a nation and make it very prosperous without leaving your element. If you allow being a CEO, make you very masculine, dry, rough, heads-on, bully-like, bulldozing, you lose your identity. Your feminine energy is your identity. And you become a distorted person. You can't even rest. You don't know what pleases you anymore. So you go to alcohol, another male world.
Yeah.
You gravitate more to male-dominated world and you lose who you are.
Okay.
These are the women, you meet them and they look like amorphous, like they are between two things.
Yeah.
You know, the amphibian, those are animals we were calling two in one.
Yeah.
On land, in sea.
Yes.
So
they're amphibian women.
you can't compliment her as a woman, doesn't register. You try to relate her as a woman, she's looking funny.
Yeah. But she's dressed like a woman.
Then you find, yes, you see she has a feminine look, but she's not feminine.
Okay.
And she's all about money and the deal and the this and the other, and she has neglected children over there. I saw this matatu written that cocks don't walk with chicks. Ati jogo atembei na vifaranga. So when a woman becomes more masculine, she can't even nurture children.
Yeah.
The children are left there and she hires people.
Yeah.
Driver and handlers and scoobas and drop. She pays.
She facilitates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many women, especially if to parent single, when they have to raise children single, they have to work. When you tell them about being feminine, they say, are you asking us to relax on our duties? You know, duties are demanding. We have to pay everything. We are everything. We have to be everywhere. I'm not asking you to do less. I'm asking, do everything that life demands. Just maintain the demeanor. Maintain the energy of a woman. That's where you flow, actually.
Yes.
That's where you flow.
Yeah.
Before people know that you're CEO, they should see that you're a lady. Make sure the lady is the first identity. Even if you work in the hardware world or the masculine world, the construction industry, the vehicle industry, any industry that is very just dry, rough, facts, money, competition, goals. No. That world is just competitive. So the first thing is, if you marry a woman who was not seeking to settle, you'll have to continue persuading her and performing as if you're winning her to agree to be wife. And that is daunting and exhausting.
I get that because on top of, in addition to the woman who just sits at home and lets you do everything, you might also marry a woman who wanted to be out there hustling, grinding, and she never actually comes home and becomes your companion.
Thank you for tying in, because we brought in the career woman to say, if she's ascending in her career and she keeps telling you career comes before family,
Yes.
and you despise that, Most men underrate because you may meet Lily when she's still down here,
Yes.
but what is she aiming at? Because women too have dreams.
Yes.
You're not the only man coming with a vision for the family and she's supposed to help with it.
Yeah.
Women too have an idea of how they want to live their life.
Yes.
Some of them are not sure whether the marriage will happen and should they suspend their life while waiting for the marriage. They should have a plan. In fact, I've always encouraged women to have a plan B.
Yeah.
If you don't find a good man, what should you be doing in the meantime? You plan to get married, but you don't hang your life. I have this goal. I hope I will meet him somewhere and I'll show him what I wanted and will include it in what I wanted to do.
Yes.
Keep women flourishing in what they wanted to do so they can help you in what you want to do. If you stop them doing what they wanted to do, they'll also stop you from doing what you wanted to do. Or at least they'll not help in it.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
Why should I help you doing your business and then you shut down mine?
Yeah.
You know? Find a way to incorporate me. Many times you let her run and learn. She goes there and learns. It may not always take over and succeed.
Yeah.
She gains important experience.
Yeah.
What we are saying is, get a woman who says family for her comes number one. Because the first job of a woman is to be companion. The second thing is to nurture the children. The third is earning of the money.
Okay.
Children job expires. They go out there.
Yeah.
They grow. Though she may remain with only two. We are just now companions and we are also working.
Yes.
We are expanding our life. So don't introduce the idea of marriage to a girl who is still studying. I don't know why men still do that suicidal mistake.
Really?
Don't date students. They don't know life. They don't know men. They don't know marriage. They're just excited about the connection and the infatuation. And they will regret marrying you and they'll become resentful and bitter. And they can punish you and destroy your life. They'll walk out at a time when you are 58. They'll walk on you when you're 58. That's the time she's 35 and she has gained a voice. She can speak. You came at her when she was 20 and naive and presented a very compelling and swept her off. Now you have 3 children and she realized I can't live like this. This is a very bottled life. You are too old now to find a quality person. Your health is even delicate. Men die early for the mistakes they made early in life.
Did you hear that?
Leave students alone. They don't know themselves. You are grown up. Why are you not dating other grown-ups? She will ask herself that question. Why did you come to school, to college? Why are you waiting for me to graduate when you have your colleagues at work who are looking to marry? You are looking for a woman who too naive to see who you are, who you could program, control, order around, who has no voice, no vision, who just build you, doesn't ask any question, doesn't know your life, who can be silenced by 10,000. Now I don't need your 10,000. I have my million. So who are you? Who are you now? Don't marry young girls because they don't remain young. They don't remain naive. Forget the kienyeji, the unexposed girl from countryside. She will not always remain in countryside. In many cases, you brought her to the city. Don't be dummy now. She can't remain unexposed and you're exposing her now.
Yeah.
You may be the best guy she has ever seen in the village so far. But after you bring her, the other guys around, please, hello, wake up. I don't know what makes us so gullible as men. You're dating her according to where she's coming from, yet you're taking her to another environment. You're hoping her should remain the same. Some of the most heart-wrenching betrayals, the guy, she's cheating with a shopkeeper.
Yeah.
You buy her the car, she cheats with the mechanic because you fetched her from a place where she had not seen life. This woman had not chosen a lifestyle. You just overwhelmed her with a presentation of a better lifestyle. She was marrying the lifestyle, not you.
So when the mechanic fixed the car, she thought the mechanic is better than you.
They connected better. They can talk their language.
And then the mechanic is also handy.
And
you just remove money and pay, but the mech fixes it.
Yes.
And she likes that.
And they converse. They converse and even advises.
Yeah.
And many times as men, we get her before she explored. Get a woman after she's done with the stage of exploration. Please, after she has made peace, otherwise you want fat, tall, dark men. Women too explore.
Yeah.
Make sure she has answered that question and you fit what she has settled on. Otherwise, she'll develop a problem with everything you have. Your teeth, your nose, these legs. What's wrong with this? Why can't you? Now, why do you laugh like that? Somebody has a problem with the way you laugh. Where are we going? And she started asking those questions just recently. She's just there because of the children. And she keeps commenting, if it were not for these children, what marriage is that?
Yeah.
Is to say, get a woman who herself she's looking to settle. You evaluate each other.
Yes.
That is risky. It is not ego rewarding for men because men want control. They want somebody who just obeys.
Yes.
They don't want a woman who has an opinion and an agenda. That's the only woman who can love you sincerely, protect you, watch out for you, not eat you. Don't marry another eater. You'll be eaten by too many people. You already have eaters around you.
Yes.
Relatives, depending on this, and friends. Now you marry another eater. You'll be eaten. and your job shakes and you collapse all of you to the ground. You had no support.
Yes.
Other men marry because of the status they are in now, yet the contract is 5-year contract. And they marry as if they are with this motorcade, you know, these NGOs that give you vehicles.
Yeah.
And you're moving with a troop, and you look like you have this aura.
Yeah.
And you show up and you marry this girl. She marries the status. Then the contract is not renewed. And you come back to this car that does not start with one ignition. You know, there's some cars that need assistance. That TV that needs to be slapped. You know, there before. Okay, I know slapping is not does not look like a good operation, but there's some TVs that.
That's how to fix it.
That's how you refresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
One head teacher in a car that needed to be pushed 5 times, so the whole family needed to come out and escort him.
That was a morning routine.
Yes. So the first time it coughs, smoke goes out. Second time, and then it will over there. Then you see them walking back. Now it has ignited. That's the routine of starting Daddy's car.
Oh no.
Now you come back to that life because many of them don't organize themselves. They just start, flaunting. If you work for 5 years for good pay, you can change your life permanently.
Yes.
When you're organized,
Yes.
you can save up, start another life, network, build this, so that even if this, you can still maintain a good lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yes. And all the money you saved because of privileges moves you forward. Don't marry a woman who is reluctant about getting married, even if she likes you, because it's confusing. A woman says, I love you too, but I was not ready for marriage now. That's very confusing for a man. Walk away. Some will say, just let's remain friends, to keep you in her life, to exploit you, so that you can continue singing her songs. Who doesn't want her song with her name? Oh, Lily Venture was sent. Oh, since I was born, hey, that guy. Who doesn't want that? Bro, wake up, man.
Lenny maybe.
Bro, stop it, man. You've gone overboard to write songs, to compose poetry, and you've taken a photo, and you've become so internalized with Lily's photos. You know every detail of her face and that, and the other one, and you know actually this cloth, and everywhere. Lily says, you know what? You're such a wonderful guy. When they start that way, you've lost it. When you finally drop the question and it starts with a compliment, bro.
Don't tell them.
Please. When it starts with a compliment, you're being prepared for disappointment. You're such a wonderful guy. But unfortunately, where I am personally, I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
And but we can remain friends. She doesn't want all this to disappear at once.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want a man singing her? A chorus of men. It's a booster to self-confidence. Who doesn't want a self-esteem booster for free? For free.
You go to work feeling so good.
No demand.
Yeah.
You're not being asked to pay anything.
No.
It's not every day you get a band singing you. This guy is not even a professional singer, but he's going out of the way to tell you he could not sleep thinking about you, but it's okay. You slept, but somebody did not. Actually, they were just remembering and checking and just imagining that. And when he's a sincere guy, this is not a playboy. Some playboys have specialized on charming women to get what they want and go.
Yes.
But they're usually impatient. You can tell it's a charming. But this is a solid guy who shows up to pick you, drop your work, and he senses your needs, that your water is getting finished in the dispenser. He comes with it and loads it for you. Why should you have to lift heavy things when I'm on this earth? God forbid. Your car has been sorted, fuel, serviced, you're okay. And when he's around, your life is easier. Even if this lady was not planning to get married and she's honest to you. In the beginning, women are generally honest.
That's true. Then when you keep coming, keep servicing the car,
they fall in love with the benefits.
Yeah.
They get a taste of the benefits.
Keep hyping me. Because that hyping is underrated. It's so important.
Yes, because this world is depressing.
Yeah.
How many people do you have to make you happy? That you get a person just dedicating their life
to hyping you. I think go for it.
To make sure you're entertained. Hey. Free comedy with no pay. I want to pay. Yeah. They are mesmerized from your toe to up, and they're mesmerized. Every part of you is a piece of art.
Hey. We want that. So in the beginning I was reluctant, but now
will I say no to all this? And women wonder, if I say no, will you now disappear?
Yeah. What happens if I say no?
You know?
Yeah.
You have said no, that's all. There's no miracle. I go check elsewhere. And so, you see, it's also expensive for him, and energy is costly, energy-wise, to keep saying those things, to keep coming that way. What you're feeling is what he's giving out.
Yes.
And you're on his mind, and weekend, he's telling you what's up and what he wants to. And when he goes home, you are on his mind. He brings you the other, you the other. And now it's not. So, brothers, don't overdo. In fact, after you have hyped and presented your case, campaigned, and the voting has come, and you have not been voted, accept, man, and go next. Go next. So, don't convince a woman that she should get married now. You should get a woman who's trying to get married, to convince her that me and you are a good fit. This is what I have for you, and I can see what you have for me.
Yeah.
A woman who agrees to marry you, she sizes you up versus her own criteria, because she was already searching. If you pick a woman before she had gotten to that stage, one day she'll get and realize people do ask questions, people do choose, people do this and the other, and I never did it. What happened to me? That was unfair. That was unfair.
Yes.
And even if she may not leave, she starts holding it against you.
Yeah.
Because you came to me before I knew the world. You think I'll remain a fool forever? And that starts coming up in every conversation.
Yeah.
So men end up defeated. So they start fast, but they also collapse fast. They finish fast. Women start slowly and they last.
There's a phenomenon I've seen where a woman will be married young, right out of campus or right out of college, and then she'll go into childbearing, and a long period of her life will be spent raising the family.
Yeah.
Then, God forbid, these two people start breaking up. The woman will hold it against the man why her career stalled. And the man is like, I didn't ask you not to go into your career. I didn't ask you to get children. So there's that misunderstanding where the woman feels like, this guy stopped me from living my life.
Marrying him brought another season in my life that did not accommodate quick growth of career.
Yes.
That's more accurate.
Yes.
And unless you're getting 10 children, that season is usually about just 10 years or even less. So if you are this impatient, don't care group that marries at 24, 23, because you couldn't wait to get married, I don't know who bewitched them. They can't wait. They're even graduating with wedding cards already printed. Tell them not to bring me that nonsense. I don't sign up. Okay. I know you'll be out here. You'll be back. I wish somebody told us this generation has no excuse. We are doing shows. So many people are talking now, trying to save us. Those who are closing their ears now, they just, it's okay, go on. But when you come later, please come with the full pay for the surgery. That's how I pay my rent. By the way, I also need a few people to disobey so that my life can go on. If everybody obeys, I may not live well.
Yeah.
I may not pay my bills. I need a few crooks.
You need some patience.
Who don't care.
Yes, okay.
To come and now facilitate our movement, fuel our cars.
I get you.
Disobedient people like them, but they don't quite pay our bills. It's the other group.
Yeah, but at least they give us numbers. They listen to your work. Yeah.
And they should change their life. We don't want people to have pain, but we are just saying the group that is also disobedient is still useful.
Yes.
So
yes.
what we are saying is this. As a brother, make sure you marry a woman who is seeking as you seek. Don't take it as a challenge to convince a reluctant woman. It's not a challenge. She's saving you stress. The second reason why you should not marry, shouldn't pursue a reluctant woman, is because you'll end up, you'll marry a void. You'll be both wife and husband. You run the family alone. She'll be there to be carried. You carry her in the car, and carry her in the house, and carry her everywhere, and financially, her money will be hers because she never committed to pour to you. Nobody will ever pour to you. You'll be having children and having a home. Men are exhausted today because they're running everything in the home. And yet they have a very beautiful trophy girl there, whose work is to just be fed. You know, Queen Bee is just to be fed and lay eggs.
Yes.
That's all. Diamond, Queen Bee.
Yeah.
You marry a Queen Bee, You will just be feeding her.
You'll service her for the rest of your life.
And sometimes you can notice that even in your neighborhood. You see the guy only taking out the trash, attending to the, bringing the shopping, picking the kids, doing everything. And you wonder, does the wife live here? Is she abroad? But I saw her the other day. She opened the gate when there was nobody around, and she went back.
Yeah.
Is she unwell? No. This guy married Queen Bee. When you pursue a reluctant woman, she may accept to get married when she had not made up her mind to take the burden of being a wife.
Yes.
The responsibilities of being a wife are multi-layered, and they are not accidental. They are not accidental. The woman will get a child for you and they count it against you. I gave you children. You gave me. Were you not giving yourself? Wasn't it a personal goal on your side as well? Wasn't it an achievement on your end? Are you not happy to be mother? Is it because you're just gifting me like a gift? Like a gift? She has such a twisted idea of being female that just carrying a child for you. I carry children for you, for you. This is a way I appreciate that you can agree to carry children for me, but even on your end, it should also be something you wanted. Somewhere you are. This man also marry a woman because she got pregnant. She'll also say you interrupted her life with a pregnancy, and yet you did not rape her. The other day I said, if you don't rape a woman, you should not marry her because of pregnancy. If it was consensual, we enjoyed, both of us.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
And we should share the results. I should not be made now to get married.
Okay.
Please. Our parents have that tendency to bring the girl you made pregnant, assuming now you also wanted to marry her. Yeah. These are your people. No, my person is the one inside.
Hiya.
Please. The tiny person inside there, that's my person. This other one, no. They have a family elsewhere. This is somebody's daughter.
Are you jumping the person that you loved and...
Yes, if we were not talking about marriage, we were just talking about smashing. The smashing is just, it ended there. It was not about getting married.
She was not your person?
No, when people end up making a baby without any plan to get married, they should not get married because a pregnancy resulted. But our parents in up country, they have that tendency of encouraging you to get married because of the child. Many times the parents are trying to remove the pressure of where our son is not getting married. Is he even straight? For them, it's the other issues. It's their image. Yeah. They don't want the chaos of, oh, there's a child over there. They think you're organizing your life so that you don't get children everywhere. You don't sleep with everyone everywhere. That's an outdated notion where women had no life. And if she's left with the child, she could not feed them. These women of nowadays have education and freedom, and they can live their life. Yes. Marriage is a different affair. Nowadays, we marry for companionship. We don't just marry because you got a child. So I'm telling brothers, don't marry because you got pregnant. That woman will not have brought herself mentally to come and build with you. Yeah. She will not have prepared to come pour into you. Yeah. And you are going to live on debt. She will hold you on imagine somebody holding you to prove why you changed my life. Make up for it. Yeah. Let me remind gentlemen who have value that in the dating now you are the prey. You are no longer the hunter. You are the hunted. You have value, and women are looking for the value you have. When you come to dating, hold yourself. Don't sleep with women. Learn them. Study them. Take your time. Grow into connections. Grow into them. Don't force into them. Yeah. Get to see how she lives her life. As a man, another tip I can give you, never marry a woman before you see her in social action. Oh. See her living her life, making decisions, managing money, handling her people, and responding to situations, handling stress. Don't marry before you see that side. That's what you are going to live with. Men marry in a romantic bubble. So you meet her, you start vibing her, and then there's that now. That you're doing close-up videos, close-up, and oh my God, you're so funny, oh my God. Get out of here. That is what you marry into. Yeah. When you marry the phone now, drops, we talk directly. You realize the glamour goes. This person is not even tidy. They don't even manage, they don't wake up on time. Some people mismanage their sleeping time and they're grumpy.
Because they're not sleeping well.
Yeah, when people oversleep, they wake up disappointed in themselves and they extend the disappointment to the world. And they miss the opportunity to set their mood. You don't set your clock in the morning, you set the mood. The first thing you set in the morning, the mood to be in today. You decide, it's a decision. Yes. So, brothers, the last reason I want you to never marry a reluctant woman is because your journey itself is too demanding. There are times having a good woman will save your life. A woman who can pray for you. Who can campaign for you, who can hold ground for you, who can watch out for the petty thieves. Men don't have time to see petty thieves, by the way. Oh. a family can be finished by petty thieves if the woman is not engaged. She can see which worker is siphoning small money. Small things. This one steals small things. A small commodity goes sales, but you as a man, you notice after 3 months.
Yeah.
You're not in the store, you're not.
Yeah.
But a woman having the CCTV for the home or being just around, she can see sneaky behavior. And this person had disappeared with a kilo of sugar. You know, a kilo of sugar for a man is not alarming. Eh?
Yes.
But a woman knows if she's stealing a kilo now and my shopping runs out sooner.
There's nothing she can't do. Yes.
My cups. Where's my cup?
Yeah.
So the guy may not pay attention, the spoons are fewer. Those petty thieves.
Yeah.
That the receipt reads 900, but he said he had spent the whole 1,000. The lady notes 100 missing. Next time he said the fuel, but this fuel does not appear that amount he mentioned. If you marry a woman who is reluctant, you will not have a supporter in the vulnerable places of life, like petty theft from workers and other people. And sometimes the woman may not know the car, but when it is being repaired, she sits there. Do you know when there's somebody there psychologically?
Yes.
They can't craft too much.
Yeah.
They can't move around to go see their girlfriends. Some of these mechanics are looking for these good cars to go impress girls.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's fueled. They're an errand. They go to attend another client using
Yeah, that's what happens.
you know.
Yeah.
But when your woman is checking every time and calling and popping, they know, mama ni kizirani.
Yes.
They call you that and we are saved.
Yeah.
You need a woman as manager. Let me finish by telling brothers, you may be the vision bearer, the leader, the flag bearer, but the woman is a manager of the home.
Oh.
Marriage is made of a leader and manager.
Okay.
She manages the money, manages the people, manages the affairs day to day. You chart new courses. You break in the big money. The big money should come from the man, except in special cases where her job is more advantageous and we hold ground, we calculate. But we said, as a brother, always work more than the woman, work more than anyone. But that does not mean you're sacrificing family time. It just means you're more committed.
Yes.
You're more balanced, you're dedicated, you're there. When you're doing those things and she's managing what you brought and making sure it brings more and she's attending to small things, I was surprised that my wife knows the tailors who can repair the cloth. Which one is which one sells the greens better? The whole area.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just takes a trip to know before she needs the thing,
Yes.
she found out where they come from.
Yes.
Men don't do that. No. That's a manager thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she can tell you, no, I know where I can find, leave that one alone. And she's saying, the difference is 50 shillings. I'm wondering, okay, if the difference is, then I could just, the man is looking for next big thing, next big task. But the manager is looking at the net effect.
Yes.
Why are you swindling me? The meat, why are you adding 30 shillings? My friend, there's another one across there.
Yeah.
You think she's being petty, she's being manager.
Okay.
Managers are detail oriented.
Yes.
And they want things to add up. If you get a woman who is as flighty and jumpy as you'll be gathering and still scattering. I want to gather, hunter and gatherer. I hunt her, she gathers. I hunt, she gathers. You want whatever you're bringing is adding up, growing up. You have seen these men who exclude their wives from their personal lives. Their money blows up in the air. People notice that he has a business, but because they can get money from him, they clutter there. And over years, he's always drawback.
Yeah.
A woman who includes his life. Not every man who is married socially is married mentally. Many have excluded their wives.
Yes.
When you include your wife, people know that territory as a manager.
Yes.
They know.
Yes.
Because they try to ask me, do you want to buy this? Please ask Madam is on. Look, that's the number. They call. Yes, sorry, we are not buying.
Yeah.
How much is that's too expensive. Because they know for me, this is special type. You know, imagine it's been so long. You're such a nice guy. We enjoy your work. Now I need to sell you water. So they sell me water 3 times the price.
Yes.
Several times I've bought something and my wife just comes to laugh at me. I was attempting to do what she's been doing. No, you're just being caught, but it's okay. Until I learned, it's because even the sellers know many men don't have time to look into detail.
Yeah.
They even buy when they're in the car. Hey, bring me that one. And the wife shuts the car, walks over there to check, scrutinize.
Yes.
And you're impatient. Why? She could have bought by now. No, she knows even if they have stacked the potatoes on the bucket, some buckets are empty inside. So she's asking, are you willing to fill again? They say no, because she knows the game.
Yeah.
Poor, we fill again.
Yes.
I want, can I choose? No, you don't. Until she gets, we are saying, there's a man. Those things matter.
Yeah.
They matter.
They have cumulative value over
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm asking my wife, where's my license? And it's supposed to be with me in my car.
Yeah.
But generally, she knows our things better. Oh, you know, you have been leaving it here. Check where you place your keys. And I'm wondering how many things are in your head.
Yeah. Yes.
She knows where, or even if she doesn't know, you can't find it. Let me come. And then she finds it in an embarrassingly short time. And I'm such and frustrated, and
Yeah.
you're out cussing out everyone.
It's the cleaning lady. She misplaced it. And the wife is
But
like,
because
nope.
she knows your habits,
Yeah.
she knows where to check.
Yeah.
She'll lift here and there while it's still on phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and part of I was planning that when I get married, I will put instructions that they don't change things. I realize women move things. They clean their home and they shift things around just for fun.
No, we love that.
Just for variety. But that is very disorienting for us. No, I always find my socks here. Now, where is I need to go? So
Yeah.
you're being oriented to your own house. Okay, we shifted a few things. Please come along. Here is where you find me. Your house. Orientation. Or we move the plates from there. If you want to now, you can we label? Actually, I suggest you should write
Right.
a label
Yes.
so that I know where to find. Or the plate, cup, okay, glass. Because you want to take juice, you even give up on the juice. Because where are the glasses? Where are they moving things? They used to be inside the dispenser. That's more cabinet under there. That's very handy. But now, where is everything now? What is going on? So, when you have a woman who is a manager and it's only you who is frustrated,
Yeah.
them being women with an assistant, they know where to find this, and
Yeah.
it's around this area. Always cutlery, it's always around this area. Oh, that's how it goes. Huh?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
marry a woman who you will not be exposed. If you go to the world alone as a man, even if you are hardworking, whatever you are working hard for will be carried away by the predators of this world. Remember, where the body is, there the egos will gather. They will sense that you can be eaten and they gather there. You think you have a lot of friends. Many men will say, I have many friends, they just have many eaters and users. They learn you have
Yes.
porous boundaries. They call you chairman. Oh, chairman, kiongozi, oh, boss. Hyping his ego
Yeah.
to spend 100,000 in a club on
Yes.
a weekend.
Yes.
And the wife is suggesting, surely, 100? Even if you're earning 2 million, is that even reasonable?
Yeah.
You can at least 5, just today, you don't have to every time, bring it. This woman can show you a few things.
Yeah.
And you organize your life, telling you seasons shift. Seasons shift.
Yeah.
Lastly, I learned from Pilate, a dictator who was ruling over Israel, who was a consulate, a representative of Rome, a colonial ruler. And when he was being brought a case by one person who was being accused for religious reasons, and Herod, the local governor, who they had been enemies, but now they are friends to undo another enemy.
Yes.
Sometimes people unite to undo you.
Yeah. Yes.
And was being sent, this person was being calling himself king of the Jews. I hear those, like, I don't know, just check whether Roman rules apply here. And before that person was brought tomorrow, the wife told him, while he was on the auditorium going to the case, the wife sent and said, don't touch that man. I dreamt in the night that he is innocent. Don't have anything. A dictator was warned by the wife, and he retreated and he avoided eternal blunder
Yeah.
of touching an innocent man
Yes.
who was actually the ruler of the whole earth. You are ruling as more territory.
Yes.
But now he was in a cloak of man,
Yeah.
and he was going the way it is appointed for him, but you should not touch him. I keep reflecting, saying, if a dictator who is ruthless, doesn't care, obeyed the wife, could it be that's why he was going up, ruling, avoiding mistakes, because he listened to the wife, just saying, I dreamt?
Yeah.
Men, we don't respect the dreams of our, I dreamt about your friend, and now you dismiss the dream.
Yeah.
I was feeling this about, and she's coming carefully. She doesn't want to appear like she's petty and interfering, but you should encourage her input like Pilate did, and avoid mistakes that can cost you your life. Yes.
Let's help the gentlemen who are wondering what's the difference between a woman who is reluctant and just a virtuous woman who is guarded and unsure because she has to take time to assess. Maybe she doesn't actually like your appearance, but she will like you if she knows who you are and your essence.
That's so woman.
Thank you.
Sometimes
Yeah.
ladies are not warming up to you because what they can see is not so convincing, but they are hoping to look closer. Even you, sometimes you see a property from outside,
Yes.
and although you're not convinced, you don't mind looking closer.
Okay.
So sometimes women are taking the time to get to know you. And you should not jump and say she's not interested. The amount of time and interactions that has passed. Time is only a metric. So don't say 3 months, 4 months. That's only 3 meters. 3 meters of what? 4 meters of what? That's a metric.
Okay.
4 meters of fabric, 4 meters of land.
Yeah.
4 meters of fabric is a land, or big, but of land is small.
Yes.
So 3 months of what? Talking every day? 3 months of talking once on the weekend? 3 months of talking hardly?
Yes.
Or being in the same space, but you're not in the same space personally? You know, sometimes you are working in the same company, but you never have personal time? What personal interaction has gone on? How much stories? Also, when you meet for dates, as brothers, I was telling them, also sisters, don't sit across like, this is too formal, this is too, there's a table and the table becomes a barrier.
Okay.
And you are seeing each other. This is not fully romantic.
Okay.
You sit side to side. You should survey the restaurants and pick a spot, a kind of restaurant that allows, because many restaurants are looking at money. So they are lining in rows.
Like
so
a
that just,
classroom.
you know, it's funny. they don't care. This is not for love, it's for money. So you get a restaurant, pay better.
Yes.
Some restaurants even have a coach at small spaces that
Yes.
you can actually sit there.
Yeah.
I don't know why clubs specialize on that. Sellers of alcohol.
They'll do everything to make you comfortable.
Imagine.
Yes.
So, but these other guys are petty, just very dry seats,
Yeah.
too close together. These other guys have made even sheltered a little bit.
Yeah.
You can have some time.
Yeah.
You know?
Some privacy.
Yeah. It's not a room, but it's a kind of lounge, small spaces, or even arranged well that you can talk and laugh. Other people, you can almost hear whispers.
Yeah.
You're not even free. So avoid this 30 shilling tea, these places that you're paying petty coins, you're saving money and missing out on the whole goal. Actually, the best day sometimes is not even sitting. Go to a green place, gardens, 2 rivers, and walk across as you. That walking, that is so connection oriented.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
There's not a business, there's not too much interaction. When you sit side to side, you can actually, you're facing life the same way now. You can see how it feels to face life with her.
Okay. Okay.
And you can accidentally touch shoulders, you know, you see how to accidentally.
Yeah.
And see whether she.
Yeah, see how she will respond.
We don't say you jump stages.
Okay.
But that interaction, how is it? How the rhythm between you?
Okay.
And how can you, you know, you can talk, you can, you know, see live. This is more informal, more personal, more vulnerable. This other one is interview-like, and it becomes interrogative and conversation. Who are you? What are you looking at?
How many siblings do you have?
But because she's seeing another view, you're seeing another view.
Yeah.
But when you're seeing the same view, you can comment on what you can see.
Okay.
Whatever is happening in front of us.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's to say, differentiate. A woman who just needs to know you more will always, that will be our language. Oh, thank you for the compliment, but I think we are still pretty quite to know each other a little bit more. She will use many words just to say, I'm not saying no, I'm just saying not yet.
Okay.
I can't decide yet. But a woman who enough time has passed for her to make a decision. Other women, you have interacted a lot, but they never saw you that way. Women are funny. They have 2 ways of seeing people. They can tell you I've been seeing you, but I'm not seeing you that
In that
way.
light.
You know.
You're on to us.
That is foreign to men.
You really are.
But, so you say you're being bad, not in.
Not in that light.
So she needs now to, okay, now imagine you,
Yeah.
take you to the emotional side. This was just bro code.
Yes.
There before, colleagues.
Yeah.
Fun, you're just so funny, and you thought, then you find, Lily, can you take a relationship to the next level? Which level? Me, are you talking?
Yeah.
Comes as a shocker. You are chatting a lot, but Lily was just in the colleague energy.
And then one time the guy just says, Lily, I love you. What? Where are we? What's going on?
Deep end. What is that? That choking. That's, you choke like deep end, like you're drowning.
Yeah.
You know, wait. Are you okay? This is how you love things. Yeah? Do you need some water? Honestly, it's confusing.
Yeah.
You have never registered into feelings of Lily on a personal level. It would be better even to start small, on a small. Do you mind if you do a call and everything? Oh, but who is Lily? I want to just know who's Lily.
Yeah.
What's about life about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me. I'm just this girl from this place, and this is what I'm doing. I've been in this company. You have seen this, but personally. And how about your personal life, like relationship, and then you laugh. The moment you start laughing, talking about the love, romance, now you are getting to the emotional side of Lily. And then you hear whether she... you men, you know the way you are. Sometimes you try, it doesn't work. Don't worry, me, I'm not like them. I'm sorry my brothers disappointed you. But me, the way I see you, you're very special. You should not be hurt.
Yeah.
Now he is coming to that space now.
Okay.
Now he can start... Brother, you should take time to make Lily think of you that way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then she is tossing, okay, that conversation of today. And then she starts looking at you as you interact in the world. If you are my man, would I like that? You know,
Yeah.
picturing. Yeah. And so with the time now, you are building her to imagine, to sense whether her nervous system. Women have a lot of departments to consult. Inside, all of them are inside anyway. Several departments. Whether my feelings, and, but my intuition mentally doesn't challenge me. Is he funny? But can we coordinate?
Humor.
Do you think, you know, is he a leader? Does he like the way he manage? And this man is
Project management.
You know,
Yeah.
she has many departments to measure you. It's like multi-series interview.
Yes.
The accounts have questions for you. HR has questions for you.
Yes. That's it.
And she's checking informally in the conversation. Now she starts, when you know Lily is plugging in, when she starts asking questions. And how come you're still single? And you said you're all this wonderful guy is doing life. That's something she's wondering in her head. Now you can explain and say, I've always wanted, for the past 1 year, I've been in that space of searching. But I've just not met somebody. Sometimes you meet people, it doesn't work. I always date with dignity. Men always let women know how you date. Because she has heard men who are talking love, looking for sex. And you don't want to be mistaken for that group. But again, don't impose the rule, lest she does not live by that rule. She just complies. She does not, she's not complimenting, she's complying. Men can't tell the difference a lot of times. Some women have been sleeping around, but you come around saying don't sleep. So she stops for the sake of you.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So just mention on your side. And you hear whether she plugs in. People who live like that feel good to meet.
Yeah.
When you communicate that, that's how you live. She'll plug in and say, me too. I believe the same. You know now how many places you have me too, me too, me too.
Yeah.
But if she argues with it, and it depends. You men, you may not sleep with women, but you sleep with your phones. You sleep with images there and pornography. What is better? To have better, you're doing the real thing. You don't believe it. There are no men. Men, I can't. So if you find that she can't believe,
Just believe her.
thank you very much.
Just believe her. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Benjamin. It's been such an awesome show. Don't forget to book your ticket. Get your ticket for the 10th June Healing and Unveiling Your Best Self Conference. It's going to be at the Utali Hotel and it's going to be powerful. See you there. Thank you for watching. Bye.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Months. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better